Petr Franc. Strategy is about what you say no to. The Solutions division, led by Petr Franc, has had a record year. All 4 business lines delivered against plan, and revenues grew to 2.4 billion Czech crowns. The division enters the next period, aiming to go further still, and permanently rank among the very top of the domestic market. For 2026, it is targeting 9% growth in gross margin and as much as 13% at the ICE EBITDA level. It intends to achieve this not through more work, but by working smarter, through the systematic use of cutting-edge technologies and greater efficiency in delivery and management. We would like to inform you that this voice recording was created by artificial intelligence. 2025 was a record year for the Solutions division. What pleases you most?
Honestly, what pleases me is how we got there. We didn't buy business at the expense of margin. We didn't lean on one big contract that would inflate the statistics. The trust we have with clients we work for was earned elsewhere entirely, in moments when it really mattered, meeting tight deadlines, successfully handling security incidents, implementing legislative changes mid-project. None of that can be simulated by any presentation. It's built every day by simply delivering what you promised.
Anything you regret?
I don't feel there's anything I genuinely regret. What I do see as every year is that we didn't get to everything we wanted to advance. Client work was the priority, and that was right, but some internal matters, for instance, more systematic succession planning or further team development, we could have addressed sooner and more consistently. I take that as a natural part of growth and a clear focus for the period ahead.
What does strategy actually mean to you?
A framework for decision making. It helps us say no, and that's the hardest part. Every week brings 10 things that each seem important, urgent, and championed by someone. Strategy decides which truly matter, and just as consistently, what we consciously skip. Without it, you're chasing every ball and never connecting properly with any.
Where's the greatest tension between strategic direction and daily reality?
Everywhere, every day. A client needs help now, the team is at full capacity, an interesting opportunity comes along, and suddenly you ask whether it still fits your plan. That's precisely why we created strategic maps on display at our offices, a quiet, constant reminder. A sort of, right, why are we doing this? But context alone isn't enough. Seeing the direction is one thing. Translating it into daily work is another. That's where OKRs come in.
You discovered OKRs in a holiday read.
Measure what matters. I came back convinced we had to try it. Honestly, I feel my colleagues may one day ban me from reading management books. So far, though, I'm getting away with it.
7 years on, what made you stick with them?
They keep confirming one thing: strategy alone isn't enough. OKRs bridge strategy and reality, turning long-term ambitions into day-to-day operations. Slogans become concrete steps, and steps become results. We went through a period when OKRs felt more like admin than actual help. But gradually we moved from form to substance, from we've filled it in to genuine debate about real impact. Today it's a tool that keeps teams focused on what truly matters.
But OKRs aren't exactly comfortable.
Exactly. They take away your comfort. They don't let you hide behind feeling busy when objectives are clear. Excuses stop working. The result either is there or it isn't. And that's uncomfortable, but that's exactly what we need for consistently better results, not just occasional ones.
What did you learn in 2025 about saying no?
That saying it in time is a kindness. A late no costs everyone more. And I've learned, or maybe confirmed again, that I don't say no from fear or lack of capacity. I say no because I know what I want. That's a fundamental difference.
You mentioned that AI is an amplifier of what works. What in the division still doesn't work well enough to pass through it?
Dependence on key individuals and the transfer of know-how. AI won't fix that. We need a different approach. AI can help structure knowledge, documentation, and materials, but without succession and coverage sorted, the amplifier won't help. It will just amplify the chaos.
Your division works with hundreds of large firms. How many really have their data in order?
Our experience shows only a minority of companies have data of the quality and condition needed to derive full value from it. Most organizations are still on the journey, dealing with fragmentation, inconsistent definitions, or unclear accountability for data. That's a natural state given their growth and complexity. Our role is to help straighten these out and shape data so further value can be built, including advanced analytics or AI.
How do you spot a client relationship that could grow into a real partnership?
You recognize it when the client discusses not just their current needs, but also their future direction. They raise issues before they become problems and involve you in decision making. At that point, it's no longer just contract delivery, but a shared goal. Partnership is built on trust earned over time through consistent quality, openness, and the ability to add value beyond the scope of the brief.
What turns a supplier into a partner?
The difference emerges when a supplier starts thinking in the context of the client's business, not just the scope of the brief. And they bring their own initiative, flag opportunities and risks, and share accountability for the outcome. The role then shifts from fulfilling requirements to jointly finding the best path forward. And partnership rests on trust, openness, and demonstrable long-term value.
Where will the solutions division be in 5 years?
I'd compare us to a team playing at the top domestic level. We can deliver a world-class performance, but when we measure ourselves against more than 30 competitors, we come out somewhere around 5th. No disrespect to Sigma Olomouc, but our ambitions are higher, at the level of the Prague giants, Sparta and Slavia.
And the biggest obstacle on the way?
The biggest challenge is often ourselves, consciously making space for growth and moving forward, even when things are going well. We know how to deliver. 2025 proved that clearly. But the team has a huge appetite to go further, find new paths, and raise the bar. With a team that strong, I'm convinced we'll keep achieving excellent results in the years ahead.
Thank you very much.